Hey Division Agents, it's Delta Enforcer. This is a weekly reset for Friday, April the 4th, 2017. Alright, let's get started. Alright agents, at the Advanced Weaponry Vendor we have an LVOAC. It comes with competent, capable, and responsive. It's a really good weapon already. And all you have to do is roll off capable off of it and you have a pretty good gun altogether. This week at the Special Equipment Vendor we have a Liberator. Is rolling with brutal, capable, and deadly. Pretty good roll for this gun already. Definitely pick it up if you've been looking for a good roll for a Liberator. Also at the Special Equipment Vendor, we've got this week's roll with the Pecan. It is rolling with deadly, destructive, and the Pecan talent. Definitely a really decent PvE talent if you're looking for a PvE LMG. Maybe if you don't want deadly, you could reroll for brutal or ferocious or something. Now I'm just gonna go through the armor kind of slowly so you guys can take a look at them. So for this week at the Special Blueprints Vendor, we've got a classic RPK blueprint, we've got a classic M60 blueprint, we've got an Omega Rifle Suppressor tan blueprint, and then we've got an MK4 M5A2 scope. It's 15 times zoom sniper scope. This is the bad one. Just skip this overall because the primary bonus is optimal range, and that will be the highest roll you can have. So regardless if you want to roll it for headshot damage or crit hit damage, optimal range will always be the highest value for this scope. So just skip it altogether. Maybe buy it if you want to complete your collection, but overall skip this blueprint if you don't really have the Phoenix credits to spare. I highly recommend the Omega Rifle Suppressor 10 blueprint because headshot damage is the higher bonus, so definitely pick this up. Definitely be very useful for you in the future. The only unfortunate thing is that it only fits large guns, so no submachine guns and no pistols, but most people aren't even using submachine guns anymore anyway. Okay, this week at the Dante's Run Safe House, we have a Seeker Mine mod that's 3.5% damage on them. If you're running one of the Airburst mods for Last Stand, definitely pick this up. If you run all 4 performance mods with Seeker Mine bonus damage, you'll definitely be able to add significant damage against your opponents. This week at the Cavern Safe House, we have a prototype stamina mod with 245 stamina roll, which is pretty low, but it does have a near max roll of skill power on it, so definitely pick this up if you've been looking for a stamina skill mod with skill power. Or sorry, a stamina mod with skill power. At the Kerman Station Safe House this week, we have a Omega Rifle Suppressor with 18% headshot damage and 4% critical hit damage and 4.5% optimal range. It's a pretty good suppressor if you're looking just to have one on. Definitely pick this up if you're in need of one. It's not the best that's out there because I would prefer, instead of the optimal range, to have critical hit chance in it. This week at the Last Call Safe House, we have a pretty good extended mag. It's at 110% magazine size, 4% critical hit damage, and 3% critical hit chance. Definitely pick this up if you've been looking for a more damage focused extended mag. Okay, at the Park Avenue DZ checkpoint,
Don't ask where it came from.
we have an MP5 ST with commanding, destructive, and competent on it. If you roll off commanding and try to get something like brutal on it, it's a pretty decent PvE roll. At the East 40th Street Dark Zone checkpoint, we have a pretty good Omega Rifle suppressor for Dark Zone funds. It has 18% headshot damage, 4% critical hit damage, and 2.5% critical hit chance with 50% reduced threat. Like the other one I suggested before, it's really, really good for your larger guns. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with your submachine guns or your pistols. In the DZ05 safe house, we have a C79 scope with a 3.4 times zoom. It comes with 16% critical hit damage and optimal range. This scope in particular would be a great scope to use for Deadeye because now you have to zoom in to take advantage of the Deadeye bonus of 100% crit damages to the body. At the DZ06 special vendor, just the regular gear set stuff. I'm gonna go scroll through them so you guys can take a look and decide if you need them or not.